Alright, hey, Hayes Mega here, and Hayes with another Hayes Mega Rav4 Prime video, alright? So what's this Rav4 Prime video about? It's what I'm going to be using to detail my Rav4 with, alright? This is a Top Coat F11, alright? So I've always wanted to try this stuff. It's kind of like a sealer or sealant. It's like kind of like a wax, I guess. It does the same thing that a wax does pretty much, alright? And it protects your vehicle paint, alright? So if you guys don't know, this is a super white Rav4 Prime, alright? So, and if you guys don't know this, a super white paint does not have a clear coat on it, alright? Now there's like the trim is like a metallic black, so I think that does have a clear coat on it, but it's in your best interest to try to protect the paint as much as possible, alright? This is a paint that it doesn't have a clear coat, so it could get dull real fast, alright? So to put something to protect the paint is a good idea. So what's that, alright? But anyway, this is the product I plan to use to help detail my vehicle. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, here we go. Here's what's in the box. Alright, so I bought this web special from the F11 website on Black Friday, and I got this thing. I bought 2 kits. Alright, I didn't buy. They have a bunch of different bundles and stuff, but I bought the 2 web kits. Alright, so the web kits come with a microfiber cloth. Okay, I guess it came with 2. Okay, it came with 2 microfiber cloths because I bought 2 of them. Alright, a bunch of nozzles. 2 nozzles. 2 small nozzles. Okay. And then it comes with, and I got the 2 F11 kits, alright, the web kits. So everything is in like 2s, alright. So I paid $7 each kit. So it was about, I think there was a Black Friday sale, and I think I got out with like 110, alright. Oh, there's another microfiber cloth that it's wrapped with. So you get 2 of them actually. Okay, so there's the F11 Top Coat and a small bottle of the F11 Top Coat, okay? And I guess you would just put the applicator nozzle on it when you were going to use it. Okay. And then it comes in a black microfiber cloth. Right, I'm just going to leave the other one in its packaging. Okay, there you go. So that's what you get with the special. You get the large bottle of F11. It's a 16-ounce bottle, and a 2-ounce bottle. So this is a total 18 ounces. You get with one of the web special kits, all right. And you get one of the applicators, for the large bottle, and a spray applicator for the small bottle. Okay. So I guess this is just for like little touch-ups and stuff. Okay. And then you get a microfiber cloth. So you actually get 2 microfiber cloths. You get an orange one and you get a black one. So I guess one of them you would use to apply, and then one of them you would use to buff. Okay, so probably. Okay, and like I said, I paid about it's about $70. I think I got it more like $60. Okay, and that's what I plan, and I'm gonna show you how I plan to apply it. Ja-ja, with this stuff, a Claybar. All right, so I heard that you can use. So I'm running out of lubricant right now, but I have this Mother's Claybar Kit that I've been using for a while now, and I still have like one pretty fresh bar in here. So, but my plan is to use the Claybar. Use the Claybar to clean the paint, and then the top coat as a lubricant. All right, we're going to use this as a lubricant. So it's like a 2-in-1 dealie. All right. So basically, I'm probably not going to use. So this already has the lubricant, the detailer spray. Instead of using the detailer spray, we're going to use the Claybar. All right. It's not a bar anymore. It's a ball. We'll use the Claybar to clean the paint, and then we'll use the F11 as this lubricant. All right. So at the same time, you're cleaning the paint. All right. You're cleaning the paint with the Claybar, and then you're also like and then you're also putting a sealer on at the same time. So it's like you're cleaning and waxing it at the same time. Typically, what you would do is you would use the Claybar, just take out the contaminants from the paint, and then you would use like a polish or something, and then you would put a sealer on it. Right? Usually what Hades Omega does is I clay it, and then I just put a wax on it. Okay, so just to protect it. But we're going to use this. This is going to pretty much be our wax, all right, the F11. So it's like if you do it this way, you kind of like skip all the steps. It makes it very easy, all right? You're sealing it and you're cleaning it at the same time. So let's take a look at the label on this. So it's a multi-use application, polish, and sealer. Okay, there you go. So it actually does the polishing and the sealing at the same time, and if you use it with a clay bar, it cleans it at the same time too. So it is formulated to enhance, improve, and protect. It protects denim and matte finishes, approved, and it's easy to use with professional results. So those of you that have RAV4s that have the unpainted like body panels, all right, unpainted trim, this will work good for it. All right, this will keep your body panel trims black. All right, I do have some unpainted trim on my RAV4, the freaking mudguards. I hate these mudguards. The mudguards, when they get dirty, they stay dirty. Okay, you have to use something to clean them. All right, and this will work fine. That's what I want to say. Okay, it says put it on everything. All right, so that's my plan is to test this product out. That's what I'll say. It says let stand and cure for 12 to 48 hours for improved coating and characteristics. Okay, we can read the directions real quick. For the best results, apply to a clean, cool surface out of the sun at ambient temperature. Spray F11 onto the surface you want to enhance coat and surface using a clean, spread it, hand buffing onto the surface, and then clean with a microfiber towel. Surface using a clean microfiber towel, flipping to a dry portion of the microfiber towel often during buffing. All right, it's pretty easy. Pretty much, it works like pretty much any other kind of wax or whatever. You just put it on, and then you rub it in, and then you buff it. Okay, and you can pretty much put it on everything like plastic, glass, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'll probably make a quick video clip about me detailing the RAV4, like a panel or something, or one side. But what my plan is to do is obviously first wash the vehicle. All right, it's pretty dirty right now, and then I'm probably not gonna do it today. Dry the vehicle, and then probably just gonna take it to the car wash, and then spray the F11 onto the spray the F11 onto a body panel, and then use the clay bar. All right, so we're gonna spray the F11 onto the body panel, and then we're gonna use the clay bar to clean it. All right, and we're gonna clay it. All right, and then when we're done, we're just gonna buff it off. That's all we're gonna do. Maybe I would use the applicator microfiber cloth first, and then work the rest of the lubricant or the F11 onto the body panel, and then we'll buff it. All right, and then that'll be like the first coat. All right, and I imagine I'm probably gonna want to do this 3 times this year. I heard that the more you apply it, the better it'll start sealing over time. Okay, and I'm not really sure how long the F11 coat is good for. I heard it's good for, like I said, the more that you apply it, the more longer it stays on there. So I think it stays for probably like 6 months or something, more than a wax. From what I heard, a wax doesn't really last that long. Okay, but yeah, my RAV4 Prime is starting to get kind of dirty. I've had it for like half a year now. Yeah, I've had it for half a year now. I'd imagine the paint is still in great shape, but I wanted to do this sealer. Also, I have a paint protection film on the front of my vehicle, and I'm just going to apply it on top of the paint protective film. Boy, is it dirty. Look at that. Yeah. So, and then we'll try it on this unpainted trim right here, okay, for the mudguards. I took my mudguards to Death Valley, and I used like a back to black stuff. It's a paint trim restorer, and see this one looks kind of dull. looks kind of dull looking. It doesn't look black anymore. If you put that trim restorer, it'll turn black. But if we use the F11, I'd imagine it probably will turn black. So again, so because I did it on the other one. Yeah, this one's already starting to look kind of fadey too. So, but this one is blacker than the other one. Okay. Anyway, so that's 80s Omega's plan for detailing the Rav4. I figure, it's a new year. Let's go finally do this. So 80s Omega's gonna try this F11 stuff out. I bought like 2 kits of it, so I should have plenty of it. All right, I could probably do my other vehicles with it too. All right. So in the next part of this video, you'll see me apply. I'll show you how I'm going to apply it to my Rav4, and then that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, hey, 80s Omega here, and I just got done washing my car at the car wash, and we're gonna go, I'm gonna give you a little demo of how I'm gonna apply the F11 with the Claybar, okay? Like, if you guys have ever like detailed a car with the Claybar before, it's pretty much the same thing. Instead of using the lubricant spray or the detailer spray that comes with the Claybar kit, you just use the F11. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do. All right, so that's my plan, anyways. So yeah, my car definitely needs a detail because like there's this stuff like tree sap or tree seeds or something that there's all this brown crap all over my car now. So yeah, I guess it's a good time to go do a detail. It'd be a good time to get this out of the way, so like, you know, that stuff won't stick to it anymore, because it stuck to it pretty well. I scrubbed it as good as I could, and it wouldn't come off. So this is a good situation where the Claybar comes in handy, okay? But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detail a panel for you guys today, and then that's it. And then I'll probably finish the rest tomorrow. It's getting kind of dark. Okay, so there's the panel, and this is the kind of the brown stuff that I was talking about. Like some of it I can get. I'm sure if I rubbed it enough, it would probably come off. You know, and I got like swirl marks and stuff now, so no fun. Anyway, we'll detail this the rear passenger panel, right? But I'm planning to do everything, like the glass, everything. You can Claybar everything. Okay, I got my Claybar here. It's in the ball right now, but I'm gonna shape it into a bar. Okay, so the first thing you want to do with the Claybar is you want to knead it, so you can get some clean. And yeah, you want to make sure your hands are clean too. My hands are pretty clean, so just knead it. Fold it over a couple times and knead it. That way you know you'll be in like a fresh spot. And there's more than one way to Claybar your car too. So I'm gonna just start. Okay, so here's the tools for success here. I've got my bottle F11. I've got my Claybar, and I've got the microfiber cloth. All right, I think I'm just gonna use one. I'm gonna use one to like apply it. All right, and I'm gonna use one side to buff it. All right, so I'm gonna use the kind of shaggier side to buff it. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, good thing is I got a light on my camera, so we can go ahead and do this at night. So you're just gonna want to spray the area that you're gonna want to clay. Maybe spray the Claybar a little bit with the F11. There's stream and spray. Okay, I want to use spray. That's what I want to use. Okay. And then I'm going to want to spray the area that I'm going to be detailing. Okay. And then just go to town on it. Hopefully it'll start taking out that brown stuff. And it is. Okay. If you have a lot of drag in your Claybar, yeah. So when you Claybar your car, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of rub the Claybar over it until it feels smooth, like it glides over it. All right, like it is right now. So my car isn't in that bad of a need of a detail, is all I'll say. Okay. Okay, and you're gonna try to do everything, try to do all the trim and everything too. The worst, probably the worst part will be like the top of the car, like the hoods and the roof are probably gonna be the worst. Right? Yeah, so that Claybar takes that brown stuff off, no problem. Okay, so my vehicle is not that dirty. Because it's still pretty, oh man. The door cups are taking the clay off. It's kind of annoying. My Rav4 has these door cap protectors, or door cup protectors, and it's taken the clay bar off. So I'm gonna have to make sure I rub that pretty good. Okay, so and make sure you get it everywhere. So by doing this, I'm cleaning it, and I'm also applying the sealer at the same time. So it saves time. That's what it does. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to speed the rest of this video up until I'm done cleaning the panel. Okay, then every once in a while you're going to want to fold the clay bar over and knead it again, okay? So you get to a clean spot. Okay, so I've gone and clay barred that door panel, all right, and then so now I'm gonna wipe the rest of the excess F11 onto the body. Get this spot. Okay, and once you've gone over it one more time, then you're gonna go buff it off. All right, so I'm gonna flip it over, and there's a shaggier side of the microfiber cloth. I'm gonna go buff it. Okay, so that should be it. So I just kind of demoed how I detailed this one panel. All right. I think I might want to go over it with the clay bar in certain other places, but I think it's pretty good. So it should be really smooth when you're done clay barring it too. So you should be able to move your hand over the paint, and it should be slick. All right. Yeah. See. So what you want to do is put your hand over the panel that you just detailed, and then put your hand over a panel that you didn't detail, and you can feel like there's a drag on it. Okay. So it's working. So my plan is to just like do the rest of the car like this, like one panel at a time. I'll probably do half the vehicle tonight, and then I'll do the other half tomorrow. The important thing is just to make sure that the majority of the dirt is off, right? A lot of the dirt is off of the surface. Okay, if there's some stuff you can't get out even after you rub it, that's okay, because you're going to use the clay bar to clean it anyways. Okay, but yeah. So hopefully this will seal the paint and protect it, and if anything gets on top of it, it's easy to wipe it off, you know, in the future. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so, and I heard like the more that you put it on, the better the protection is. So you can even also do the wheels. I'll probably do the wheels tonight. All right. Also, I don't know if I'll clay bar the wheels, but yeah, I'll clay bar the wheels. We could clay bar the wheel, just the face of it, and then yeah. If there's some really dirty spots, don't clay bar the dirty spots. Just you could use the microfiber cloth to do it too. So, but anyway, that's my plan for detailing my RAV4 is to use F11. All right, I'm gonna go with this stuff, and hopefully it keeps my paint protected for many years to come. All right, all right. He's big out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this this video about my F11 detailing. All right. I heard that you could use the clay bar to you could clay bar it, and you could use this as a lubricant, and that's kind of like it saves you a lot of work is what it does. All right, because you don't have to go polish it, and then you don't have to go, I mean, I guess we could polish it right now, or like we could have polished it before. It's okay. I didn't. That eliminates like all those steps. You don't have to polish it, and you don't have to wax. Well, you don't really have to wax it, is what's going on right now. Okay, so you're cleaning the paint, and then you're kind of waxing or sealing it at the same time. All right, this does the same job as like a wax. Okay, and you don't have to use a wax anymore. So, and the good thing is that the wax it gets kind of crusty, you know, and like it's powdery and it gets all over the place. The F11 doesn't do that. It's just a liquid spray. It's just a spray on liquid. All right, and hopefully this lasts for a while. I don't know, the door, it ate up like that much already, so it ate up quite a bit. So that's what I would say. Hopefully this will be able to do this. This will be enough to do like 2 whole vehicles at least, you know. I know the detailer spray for the clay bar, I was able to do multiple vehicles with it. Like maybe like I've probably done like 8 already, you know, 8 or 9 vehicles detailed, you know, full details with it. So hopefully this lasts a while. But that's why I bought 2 kits. All right, so I have 2 of these and I have 2 of the smaller bottles. So yeah, good stuff. And you can apply this to pretty much everything. All right, all the plastics, the rubber, the glass, everything. So that's my plan, is to just put it on everything pretty much. All right, and what it does is it helps keep the water and the dirt and all that stuff off of your paint. Okay, all right, I hope you guys have learned something. I hope this was an entertaining and educational video. Thanks for watching. Hey, it's Big out. Okay, here's a bonus clip. So for these kind of like trim panels, like the unpainted ones, my plan is to just spray it with the F11. I'm not going to clay bar it or anything. So I'm going to use a different cloth, all right? One that like I don't mind getting dirty. This one's already pretty dirty. So, and then we're going to use one side to apply it and then one side to buff it, all right? And then I'll probably use the cleaner cloth to buff it. So you can see if I already started here, it looks kind of black here. And then it's kind of getting dull like right around here. So my plan is to just spray this stuff on and then wipe it onto there, and then this will help keep your trim pieces black again. See, I didn't wash this part too well, so that's why I want to use a dirtier cloth, is what I'm going to say. All right, I'll probably just throw this after. And then you're going to want to buff it. All right, buff it off with the other side. Okay, so all right, it looks a lot better than it did before. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm going to do for all the little trim pieces. They're still kind of dirty. I'm going to try to detail it with this, and hopefully it'll keep this stuff cleaner longer, is what I would say. All right, or make it easier to clean in the future. All right, hey, Hayes Meg here. So I finally got done detailing the my Rav4 Prime SE, and I just wanted to make some last final notes, and we could kind of take a look at it. I guess you probably won't be able to see it in the camera. It's already dirty too. So it took me about 3 days to fully detail the car. I think I had to wash the back again because I didn't wash the back good enough. I saw a bunch of dirt stuck back there. I'm gonna go over some tips and stuff that I learned with detailing the car. All right, so my Rav4 Prime has PPF. Okay, yeah, so my Rav4 has paint protective film on the front of the car. All right, basically the bumper, the hood, and the fenders, and what was it, this also has from the factory the door cut protectors and the door edge guards. All right, so if you're if you're working with any of that kind of stuff, then you got to be careful around the edges. I'll show you what I'm talking about closely in a second. All right, so this is what I used to detail the car. I used the F11 detailer as a detailer spray. All right, with the Claybar. And then here's a tip: is to have a nice clean cloth to apply and buff it, and then have another one to do the dirtier stuff. Okay, so because the stuff that's underneath the car, if you wanted to clean that or put some kind of to put the protectant on it, the F11 on it, use a dirtier one is what I'm gonna say. Don't use this on the main body. so have two of them. And this is the one. This you can tell this one is really dirty. Okay. Compared to this one, all right. This is the one that came with the kit. So, and this is just another one I had lying around. So I would buff it with the cleaner side, and then I would kind of clean and apply it on one side. I would use it how they say you could use it. You could use it as like a cleaner and like a sealer at the same time. But on the main body panels, use the cleanest one you can get. So we'll say, okay, so you don't scratch the paint. Okay, but yeah, it took me about 3 days to do it because it's winter time. I don't have a lot of sunlight. I did do it at night. When the body starts to get a dew on it, that's when I stop, because I know oh yeah, water's just gonna get mixed in with everything. I would do it in the shade in the daytime as much as possible, and we don't have much of that in the wintertime is what I say. Okay. Yeah, so just use the dirtier cloth for if you're just gonna wipe stuff clean, like the wheels, some of the underbody plastics and stuff, because those are places that you don't normally wash, and so dirt is still stuck on there, so you don't want to get dirt on your nice clean one, is what I say. Okay. Yeah, and then just be careful around the door edge protectors. So from what I've read online from the website, the F11 says it's good for 3 to 6 months. All right, it'll keep the car protected for 3 to 6 months, and I heard that the more you apply it, the more protection it'll have. So Hayes Mega's plan to do for the rest of the year is I'm gonna wash the vehicle. And then I'll wash the vehicle a few times maybe, and then maybe after 2 months or something, I'll apply the F11 just with the cloth, okay, instead of the Claybar. So the Claybar, it takes a long time. It takes a lot longer to use the Claybar than it does to apply it with a cloth, a microfiber cloth. All right, is what I'm gonna say. And yeah, so it should help. It should help protect the paint. We'll see in a couple months. I'll shoot another video and I'll let you guys know how it goes. This is the first time I've used this product, is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, the paint is smooth again, like it came from the factory. So hopefully it'll stay that way. All right, but yeah, it's already dirty. So, but hopefully when I wash it, it should be easy to wash. Is what I'm gonna say. I plan to just take it to the car wash. The car wash where you pay and then you roll right through it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Every month or something, or when it gets really dirty, I'm gonna do that. And then every like I said, 2 months, we'll put another coat of this. All right, to see how that does. And then I'll see how fast you can apply it with just using the cloth. I think it should be a lot easier, is what I'm gonna say. But then if your paint is you're contaminated, you're sealing all those contaminants in there too. So, yeah. But we'll try to do the Claybar again at 6 months, I guess. We'll do it again at 6 months, so we can clean and reseal the paint again. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's. But let's go take a closer look at it, and then that'll be the end of the video. Okay, so let's take a look at this paint protection film. So you can see here, they've cut it right along here, and you can see a paint protection. So one thing I don't like about paint protection film is dirt gets packed up on it, and you can definitely see a line right there. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but there's a line right here. You could definitely make it out because dirt has got stuck in there. So when you're clay barring it, you want to stay away from those as much as possible, because the clay will rub off onto it, and then you'll see this kind of little yellow, because since my clay bar is yellow, you'll see like a yellow clay bar stuck to it. Okay, if you go against it, if possible, you can go away from it, or go with it. Go with it. Don't go up like this, or else it'll like scrape it off. Okay. And then some of it, it's like it's rolled on the edges too, so it's safe to do it for that. But yeah, so stuff like right here, see you can see a PPF right here. See the line? It's already dirty, man. It's so annoying, right? Yeah, you could definitely see a line there. Keep the clay bar away from there as much as possible. And then when you and then if you want to seal that part, just use the cloth. Just use the cloth. Okay. So you won't clay a certain part, but that's okay, because it's annoying to try to take that that clay bar material off. Okay. And then yeah, so for other stuff like the wheels and stuff, I would use a like a dirtier cloth, and then just go over it, you know. So I did put it on the wheels. Man, there's a lot of stuff. I did do some off-roading in this, so also this stuff works really good on the plastic, like unpainted plastic panel trim and stuff, like this like the mud guards. Look at how black they are again. All right, very nice. So this works really good on unpainted plastics. Here's the other one. So we'll see how long it stays clean though. Is what I'm gonna say. Okay, and then yeah, that's the car in general. So this is unpainted plastic stuff too, so this will turn out really good. Okay, but yeah, the car's like already really dirty, so you can't really, but it's definitely much smoother and cleaner and shinier than it used to be, because we clayed and we clayed it, and we sealed it with the F11. So alright, so we'll see how it does. I have to say, this stuff is kind of expensive. And oh yeah, if you guys are wondering how much I used for the whole car to clay it, I used about half of it. Okay, so probably the next time we detail it, probably won't be as much, but we'll see. Hopefully this will keep the paint nice and clean and all. Okay, so yeah, there you go. There's some final comments, and that's the final product right there. All right, I did put it on the headlights. I have not put it on the windshield yet, because I got a windshield chip. I'm trying to fix that before I put some on there. So yeah, here's one of the parts that I did that was just bare plastic, and it turned out like it looks brand new almost. All right, this was really dirty and like kind of, you know, it kind of looked faded and stuff, because like it's a charge port. It's the one that opens all the time. All right, so it worked. F11 worked really good for this stuff. There's already dirt in here, man. What the heck? But yeah, it turned it black again. So for unpainted plastic trim stuff, it works really, really well. Okay, so here's an example of the clay coming off and sticking to the PPF. So you can see there's some clay stuck in there. Probably take it off with my fingernail. But yeah, you can definitely see it. It looks like a little yellow. So this is one of the door cup protectors right here. Okay. And then another place, yeah, you want to be careful is the door edge protector too. So you can see a big chunk of like yellow clay stuck on this right here. For the most part, you can take it off with the clay bar. If you kind of like dab it, it may come off back onto the clay bar. That's what I found works best. But I guess it's just going to be stuck on there for a while. It's kind of annoying having this paint protective film, but yeah. So just keep the clay bar away from it. That's what I'm going to say. So, yeah. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Here's me out.
Alright, welcome YouTube. Welcome to 2 years into the future, alright guys? So 2 years later, I've still been, this is my third application of F11, alright? I've done 2 applications of F11 Top Coat and 1 application, the one I'm doing right now, of F11 Pro. Check that video out, alright? So I will put this at the end of my video. I promise I will publish this video already, alright guys? Alright.